Hey everybody, this is Steve Evie once again. This deck profile is a different one that I previously had. Actually, it's probably about the same as one of the other ones that I had done, but this actually is an updated profile for the brand new format. So I still think Mystic Mindburn is actually a possible concept. You just have to change it up quite a bit. There's a little bit of things you have to work with. So this one is going to be it's something I tried before, but it didn't really work very well. And it was known as not actually Mystic Mindburn, it was Nurse Mindburn. And I have to probably update ratios on certain cards and stuff like that, but this is tentatively what I'm currently going with right now. I think that it's decent. I haven't tested it yet. But this is what I'm working with so far. So without further ado, this is, I don't know actually if I'm going to be playing this anytime soon, but it's something I kind of made myself. So, like I said, this is for the new format. We have 3 Lilith. If you tribute it, you get to search for a normal trap. You get to choose 3, your opponent gets 1. To choose 1, I believe. It's any of the 3. Just choose any 3. They don't have to be 3 specific same cards. It could be 3 different ones. Dark Lord, Nurse Reficule. Right off the bat, you can obviously see, if I didn't mention already, this is Nurse Burn. It would normally turn anything into turn anything from damage into. Oops, sorry, there's kind of a bit of a blur. Sorry, kind of bear with me for a second because I'm just trying to make sure that for some odd reason we're out of focus. There we go. Actually focus now. And then we have a total of 1 Condemned Witch. I don't like running more than 1, just because I feel that when you're going for your burn combos, your focus is basically going to be to get that 1 card off that you need. So, 1 Upstart Goblin to get your draw power going if you don't have it already. 2 of Godskull Oracle to change your opponent's top decks if they are getting close to that out. This changes it so that they don't actually have the out. This is 1 Ledger of Ledgerman. I was running 2 in my other Nurse Burn deck, but I feel that 1 is probably more appropriate because you don't want to draw multiples and you would end up dead drawing them and not being able to get the cards in time. So, and then we have our card of the hour that never got hit, 3 Mystic Mind. Really good card. Still going to be good into this format. 3 of Pot of Duality to search out your cards that you need. We run 3 of Extravagance, since you basically never use your extra deck in any way, shape, or form except for 1 meme. You'll see why. 3 of Demise of the Land to get your 1 Mystic Mind going. Once it's started, it's hard for them to actually counter it sometimes. 3 of Card of Demise, just such a good card. Glad we still have that at 3. 2 Bad Reaction to Simochi. You could actually run 3 if you want to, but I feel that 2 is probably better. You don't want to dead draw this as well. And then 1 of Starlight Road. That's the reason why I mentioned. Actually, I'm sorry, it's 2 of the Starlight Roads. You can run 1 or 2 if you want to. I feel that 2 is probably a good idea because if your opponent actually hits your back row, this is a counter to it. Plus, we do run the card that's required in the text. So, 3 Ojama Duo to put your monsters on the board to stop your opponent. We only have, unfortunately, 1 Metaverse now. That's kind of sad, but take it for what it's worth. At least you have 1 better than none. And we still have mine. So 1 Trap Trick. This is to get all of your, if you're missing 1 combo piece, to basically burn your opponent for game. This gets that 1 piece. Also, it also gets you a draw power card, which you'll see down the line. So we have 3 Dark Bribes. This might be cut down to 2, depending on how I think the situation would go. Right now I only have 2 of these. These probably going to be bumped up to 3 at some point in time. 2 Solemn Judgment. Now this is at 3. We haven't seen this at 3 in roughly 9 years. So, I I used to play when this was a 3, and Gladiator Beast was a fun deck. But it's a really, really good card. A lot of people are going to misplay this, and this is a red reboot target, so you have to be very careful with how you play this card. And then we have 3 Try and Guess. This sometimes can help you with regaining the life points you lose, basically to save you from not getting killed, but also it's for the burn concept of Nurse Burn. 3 gift card, another burn card, just, you know, it makes it so that you'll gain, but you'll instead lose 3,000. Paths of Destiny, this can either make you or break you sometimes. Your opponent, no matter what, will lose the 2,000, but you may gain the 2,000. You flip a coin and you know, get it right, you get to gain 3,000 or 2,000, and your opponent would, no matter what, lose 2,000, but you might gain or lose. And then the last card of the main deck is 3 Reckless Greed. You're gonna sometimes have issues with this deck, actually. I don't know, sometimes drawing your cards that you need, so this actually gets you that extra draw that you need to actually play your games in some cases, so good card. And then we go into the extra, which is, this is kind of irrelevant. This is basically just for the fact that you have Extravagance, plus you will also have access to Starlight Road. So if you actually did want to do this, you could actually summon Stardust in this deck. I do run 2. So there's 2 Stardust here, and the rest of it's pretty simple. 1 Witch Bell, 3 copies of a Dragoonity, Synchro. It's all Synchros because nobody plays Synchros these days. 3 Dawn Dragster, 3 of the Arrow Mage Link Synchro Monster. So that's it when it comes down to it. As I mentioned, just kind of, you know, make it comment to see what you think about this. This is a rough draft of the deck. We'll see how this goes. I'm actually going to test it tomorrow, see how it does. I have a friend I'm going to play against, and he has a deck he can test with me. Alright guys, thanks for watching this profile, and I look forward to hopefully more deck profiles in the future. The next will be the Infernoid updated deck profile, which has 3 Monster Gate. I should have everything tomorrow for it. Any other updated things that I might have, I'll let you know in the future. We are approaching sneak preview as well, so I don't know what I'm going to do for that. We'll see. I'm not really too thrilled about the set, but it is a new set, so alright guys, talk to you later.